So now I have to grab the microphone like this. I mean, ow. Yeah, it's not working. Hello. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. So let's talk about samsara. This cycle of karma, of death and rebirth until we get into nirvana. Let's contrast this with YouTube's environment. We are in another death and rebirth. First it started with crypto art and the art commentary thing. Anyway, we started with that, right? And deciphering and canceling crypto art because she was a really weird person. Allegedly. I had one question that has been going on through all these days. YouTube is eating itself. We had Illuminati, Calico, James Somerton, Jeffree Star again, James Charles again, Kayla Noguera, Mr. James Beast. I want to focus right now in another thing. Do you know the concept ouroboros? An ouroboros is serpent eating its tail, forming a circle. Compare that to YouTube. We have a content creator. Other YouTube creator, iDubbbz, a Content Cup, a Duckpack 404, or any other content creator in general, comes around and exposes the big YouTuber. That's what happens with the ouroboros that YouTube has been doing. Maybe sometimes to take them down a peg, maybe sometimes just to make them go out of the platform. For example, in the case of James Somerton, because he was committing, allegedly, a crime, at least in Mexico. Now, another main thing that I have thought about is how this relates to capitalism and the environment that YouTube creates in itself, that it's a mini capitalist capsule. I'm going to read some notes that I have taken. This is in Cannibal Capitalism by Nancy Fraser. And there's a specific chapter. I haven't purchased that book because I don't have that money. In Butchering Democracy, it says here that capitalism basically depends on frameworks. Yet there is a tension between public policy and capital accumulation. And compared to YouTube, what YouTube says with this part of public policy is to appeal to publics between 1 year to 99 years plus. So basically we have to be really sanitized, we have to be real careful of what we are saying. Capital accumulation that it's not distributed fairly. Let's think about an Elon Musk or the George Soros, the CEO. The best example that I can think of is James Beast. Let me think. Yeah, there's the example of Jake Weddle. He allegedly suffered crimes breaking the Geneva Convention just for money. We basically are having to choose between eating and eating. We either eat or pay rent. I'm fortunate enough that I'm unfortunately living with my family. Capital accumulation against public policy. In this case, oil companies, blah blah blah, the Mr. Beast company, they have had unprecedented profits largely through debt that capital cannibalizes labor, casting a veneer of emancipatory charisma over the predatory political economy of neoliberalism. Actually, I have a fun little story about this. I cannot disclose which company it was, but I can say. First of all, they didn't tell us that we were going to sell things. We have substance. Fine. With those substance, there was a commission. But you know what the skinny was? We got that commission only and only if we increase the bill of that person. That's everything that I can say before getting sued. Basically, I signed up an NDA. They are a really bad company, and the CEO funded some really bad groups. That's a normal dude like me, who's working a 9 to 5. Let's think about YouTube, which is not even regulated by the telecommunications laws in each country.
A brief editor's note. I also need to add in this part that even though each country has an enormous debt, they feed off the worker to achieve those payments.
Japan is in a lot of debt. That has helped to boost their profits because they pay little by little and they got more and more and more money. We have talked about this cannibalization of labor, improve capital, and going in an indefinite debt. Let's dissect, take out oil companies and put food companies, health companies, blah, 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 and it's the same. How we can contrast this with YouTube? At the end of the day, YouTube works on a neoliberal system. Now we have this emancipatory charisma where we are broadcasting ourselves. Still doesn't change the whole thing about the children's channels and having predatory people allegedly, like Colin Ballinger allegedly. I forgot about this thing of being predatory with children and more than allegedly Abba Tyson. This predatory political economy can be seen in the allegedly the illegal lotteries. We also see this predatory political economy when we are consuming from YouTubers, when we as YouTubers are making ads for other companies. We can do nothing. We created the monster called economy. It's alive and we cannot kill it. That's why my suggestion is to erase the concept of economy and money altogether. Because socialism never worked. We need something post-socialist, post-communist. And what is that? Erasing the concept of economy. We had the death and rebirth of the video essay community, thanks to James Somerton. I saw that ouroboros effect and that samsara effect when every video essays and their mother everyone was plagiarizing everything. Essence of that and Bangelina Scuff. So we have that. We also had the 8-passenger thing abuse. Every community in 2024 has been impacted in some way or another. Now, the latest one is Mr. Beast Mamalama Rama. And I know some really good video essays. Let's talk about philosophy too. Jesse Gender, ContraPoints, H. Bomberger. And actually, if you are seeing this, Miss Philosophy 2, Miss Gender, both of you are the ones that basically inspire me to make this kind of video. We just have to take accountability of everything. It includes myself. I know I'm not a perfect person, which I'm going to talk in the next video about it, so stay tuned for that because it's about friendship and the toxicity in relationships. I have to say right now. Keep on vibing and also check Jake Weddle. He's a really funny guy. And yeah, it's not just because I left a comment there that like thousands of likes. So yeah. Goodbye.
Like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
Let's dissect that. Let's break that.